figure enthusiasts, and welcome to My Month in Figures, the show where I tell you what I did in the hobby during the past couple weeks. April is now almost over, spring is in full swing, we can finally go outside, enjoy the nice weather. So the question of course is... Yes, I did. In fact, 2 of them. I know, shocking. There was this one instance where I took Envisage on a little Easter field trip. She has a chocolate bunny there. And then of course the main event in April was the completion of the lane diorama that allowed me to shoot this photo. Also outside on location at a small substation in the neighborhood. And not a terrible photo, I would say. In fact, I was shocked how good the forced perspective worked. And I was also genuinely surprised how much attention this gathered online. In fact, this is now my 3rd top-rated photo on my figure collection. Also was a photo of the week, an achievement that I was also only able to get 3 times in my long-running career as a figure photographer. So I guess this will be hard to follow up with my next project that is already in the works, especially since it features a far less popular character. But then again, it's not about the cloud, isn't it? Next question, please. Again, yes, I did. First, of course, there was the arrival of this Reno figure from Alice Glint, my top pick for the month of March. And then I went to a merch shop to pick up a model kit for Plamonday, the plastic model kit stream where I attempt to build plastic models on Twitch and YouTube, and currently struggle to DIY some LEDs into this Lancer kit from 30 Minute Fantasy. While I was there, I also picked up this vinyl figure from the Miku X Gundam collaboration, because at some point this year I want to build a char-colored Zaku, and I thought this is a nice first step towards this goal. And yeah, there was the arrival of my first Girls Band Cry figure in the form of the Nandroid Nina. A review of her is also in the making right now. And shortly after her, the neckties I ordered came, and in fact I'm wearing one of them right now. So yeah, this is all the merch related news in April. Next question. Well, besides all the streaming and the reshaping of the garden that is still going on, I managed to put out another figure review for Lane. You can watch it right now here on YouTube, together with dozens of other reviews. And now the segment in the video where I pressure myself to buy new stuff. Number 10. Ranma's How to Make Girl version from Kotobukiya. The first one of 2 Ranma figures to be displayed as a pair, but I think this one here has the better pose and is an overall great representation of the character. The inclusion of the water bucket is a nice touch, and I think the price is reasonable, especially given the status of the yen currently. There was also a 1/4 bunny version of her released this month that was fine as far as bunny figures go, but I think if this is the first modern representation of her in your showcase, I would go with the classic version. Number 9. A Pierbro Desk Fairy, Miku as Little Red Riding Hood. I know this is not the first time that we see her dressed in this outfit. Red Riding Hood and also Alice are fairly common when it comes to these fairy tale reimaginations, but somehow they always pull it off to make her look adorable. A small figure for a small price that has a nice color combination with those red and blue colors, and the basket is so cute. I'm sure we will see a ton of photos with her in the upcoming month. Number 8. Rem from Race Zero in this glass edition by Prime One Studio. I do love me some figures in drinking glasses, and this one is no exception. I don't know if this glass edition means that the cocktail glass is made out of real glass, but even if it's still normal plastic, I think this looks great. So if you want to extend your collection into the kitchen cupboard, this might be the way to go. And since it's from Race Zero, you know, she won't be alone for too long. Number 7. Sakamoto Toru from Sakamoto Days as a polystone statue from Iron Studios. I wasn't even sure if I should put this on the list or not, because usually I try to exclude resin statues and garage kits from this ranking, simply because you can never know when or even if they release at all, and also because of the elevated price point. Yeah, of course, sure, they do look spectacular, but then again, for a collectible that is worth 1 month of rent in most cases, it better should be. For this one, I made an exception because of slim pickings in the month of April when it comes to figure releases. So yeah, this is one side of a pair figure, price point around $300 for this one side, and if you are a fan of the series, this might be an excellent centerpiece in your collection. Number 6. Masked from Goddess of Victory Nikkei by Amakuni. Another topic I'm not particularly fond of, bikini figures, but then again, exception because of slim pickings. I do like her outfit though, especially these sandals are way more detailed than someone might think when imagining a bikini figure. The inclusion of the little parrot and the crab to her feet is also adorable. So if you are in the mood for a bit of a spicy figure to hype you up for the upcoming summer season, I would say go for it. Number 5. Sinon from Sword Art Online by Shibuya Scramble. What would such a ranking be worth without at least one entry from our favorite crosswalk brand? This one here is almost tame for Shibuya Scramble standards, but then again the gun and especially the folds on her dress turned out really spectacular. It's a bit pricey, especially given the fact of this basic base design, but then again, as the promo suggests, if you can display or shoot this against a fierce backdrop, it really comes to life. Number 4. Shinobu from Monogatari by Solar Rain. For some reason, some of those older series and characters are getting banger release month after month. Really can hurt your wallet if you are a fan. This time, everybody's favorite little vampire sits on the edge of a bath tube that got sliced in half and water is flowing out. The little ducky and those fittings with the handcuffs are welcome details, and her expression says it all. The only thing that worries me a bit are those translucent parts, because I recently unboxed the half phantom, half human version of Yomu from the same company that also got a similar translucent part there, and yeah, it looked good in the pictures, but it didn't hold up in person. Number 3. Lila from the Atelier series by Max Factory. Long awaited, now with a release date, this version of her cuts deeply into your funds, but might actually be worth it. It's a compact figure that admittingly doesn't look like much, but the longer I sit here and stare at her, something starts to click in my head. I don't know if it's the color combination or the darker setting, especially for a bubbly series like Ateliers, or the fact that she is longing so peacefully into the distance. Number 2. The 6th version of the Mushroom Girl series by Marigoods and Reverse Studio. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing the fungus title of this, but let's face it, it looks great. The Mushroom series in general is such a fresh concept, and this one in particular looks so good. From the leaves that form her base, to the grey kimono, to her purse, to those little mushrooms, everything comes together perfectly. Price is also fair, especially for a 1-to-1 scale. So if you are looking for something to decorate your showcase with in the coming fall season, this might be the figure for you. Number 1. Sencha, an original character by Yusen. For my top pick of the month, I'm going with this adorable OC that has a price point of only 8,000 yen and even comes with a second faceplate. If you're grabbing the first edition, even with a third faceplate and some bonus items like a standee or a keychain. Apparently you can also detach this goofy little rabbit creature from her body, and I love those eyes in this pencil sketch quality. For a 1/6 scale, so fairly large, it is still a compact figure because of the squatting pose, but yeah, I have to check this out, because if the quality holds up to those promotional pictures, I might even have to rethink my worldview when it comes to the pricing of those scale figures. So all in all, a truly amazing, colorful pink pastel figure to celebrate all things spring. Okay, so those were my top 10 figure releases for April. What are yours? Drop them down into the comments below, and maybe stick around for the upcoming Nina review and so much more in May. The best of month, because of Toshiko's and my birthday. So yeah, take care out there and keep having fun collecting.